ഓരോരുത്തരായിട്ട് ഇങ്ങനെ ആള് whatever he could do, he got people, he kept getting people.
Okay.
അപ്പൊ നമ്മൾ അപ്പൊ തൊട്ടേ ഈ സെന്ററില് എന്തെങ്കിലും ആനിവേഴ്സറി അങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ നമ്മൾ ഇവിടെയാണ് കൊടുക്കുന്നത്. ഫുഡ്, ക്ലോത്ത്സ്, നമ്മുടെ പഴയ ഫുഡ് എല്ലാം. ബിക്കോസ് ഇത് വൺ മാൻ ഷോ അയാൾക്ക് അങ്ങനെ സ്പോൺസർ അങ്ങനെയൊന്നും ഇല്ല. പക്ഷെ ഇപ്പൊ കുറെ ആൾക്കാർ അറിഞ്ഞാൽ പിന്നെ നമ്മുടെ സ്റ്റാഫ് എല്ലാവരും കൊടുക്കാൻ തുടങ്ങി. പറഞ്ഞറിഞ്ഞിപ്പോ ഒരുവിധം ആൾക്കാരുണ്ട്. പക്ഷെ ഓർഫനേജസിനും മറ്റേ ഓൾഡ് ഏജ് ഹോംസിനൊക്കെ പീപ്പിൾ ഗീവ്. പക്ഷെ മെന്റലി ഇതായിട്ടുള്ള ആൾക്കാർക്ക് it's very difficult for them to get food and everything. They were so happy when we give food na they will pray, for
how
us.
Sweet.
Means for the achane pray ചെയ്തിട്ടാണ് അവർ പിന്നെ food കഴിക്കുന്നത്.
ശരി.
They have prayer like
Okay.
Wow.
It's so
I do
sad.
it. I've never shared
nice.
it because അമ്മയ്ക്കും കൂടെ കാണാൻ വേണ്ടി I shared it. Otherwise I never.
It is so sad how people treat old people. Actually, one of my team members has just last week admitted her mother-in-law to an old age home. She's an Alzheimer's patient and she was getting violent at home. So they were not able to take care. And she and her husband are working and she has a small kid. And nobody to take care also. And so now she has put her in one old age home which is nearby. And then she found there is another one near Lonavala where it is like one 5-star facility. All the things are there and it's quite expensive, but people are actually, I don't know this whole thing about why they want to keep them in these old age homes and all, right? I mean, it's like I felt very sad when I heard that. So, yeah. These people where you went, they were like really not taken care of, right? I mean, it's really sad.
They don't have memory and everything, and then I don't know where to go, what to do. Near our house also one person was there, na? He was sitting like, he was like ragged, like, and I told he's not getting food or nothing. Then Rajesh was getting scared because he will become violent, then what to do? And I told whatever it is you give. Then when he gave, he's saying thank you. That means he is somebody educated.
Yeah, I know.
Then I saw him drinking one cup of tea. And he was drinking it so ആസ്വദിച്ച് കുടിക്കുന്ന ചായ. So much we take things so much for granted, no?
I know.
Then I thought, more than giving here, there, they also will be happy that I'm doing like this. Rather than,
if Achan was there, he would have been so happy to do these kind of things. No? He's
normally I give in RCC, അച്ഛൻ്റെ ഇതില്. ഭയങ്കര ക്യൂ ആ. നമ്മള് ഫുഡും കൊടുക്കുമ്പോഴേ ആൾക്കാർക്ക് പോവാനും പറ്റൂല. അവിടെ പേഷ്യന്റ് ഹോസ്പിറ്റലിൽ നിൽക്കല്ലേ. പിന്നെ ചില ആൾക്കാർക്ക് പൈസയും ഇല്ല. ഭയങ്കര ക്യൂ. അത് ഞാൻ ഇസ്കോൺ ത്രൂ ആ കൊടുത്തോണ്ടിരുന്നത്. പക്ഷെ ഇപ്പൊ ഒരുപാട് ആൾക്കാർ കൊടുക്കണം.
RCCയില്.
അപ്പൊ actually they have food, whereas these people don't have. I thought this time I'll give here.
അമ്മ എന്താ പറയുന്നത്?
ഒരു ചായ കുടിക്കുന്ന കാണണം. We take drinking tea so much for granted, no? അയാള് ഓരോ സിപ്പും എന്ത് ആസ്വദിച്ചാ കുടിച്ചതേ അറിയോ? Like, I just stood and I was seeing how he's drinking one tea. So many things
it's so touching to see such things,
we are so lucky.
Yeah, please, we are. Chintu, your video is not there. Chintu, I can't see you.
We are going out of topic. Sargu, you start.
Start?
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought what we should do every year is we will just because every year there is his birthday and his death anniversary, Death anniversary is very sad. We are sad through the whole day.
Yeah.
Because it's such a difficult day for all of us. So one way the best part of all of this meeting like this is, we can talk about our memories and where we have reached in our mind with Achan. We should also do the same thing for this birthday, where it will be happier. Today I feel it's like we are all very sad and trying to
very sad
feel better
moment.
about feel better about Achan, no? So because we are all there, luckily we are not alone. We have so many of us, and definitely all of y'all are also feeling sad in your own ways, or happy memories, whatever it is. I felt like we should just each of us talk about Achan, what we remember, how we have dealt with it, and what is a way to find, peace with him not being there. Is that something we should do, or any other suggestions anybody has?
I'm okay with this. I think this is nice. It's like, we are gathering together and having an, focused attention on the cause, and I think it's nice. Good way. We can start like this. I was thinking eventually, if we can, we should meet up in person if we can on one of these days. Like, that will be, we don't do that much, we don't do at all, right? I mean, when are we all meeting together? Thankfully for Mani's wedding was there now, but then Seema could not come. But like that, but then slowly we are like becoming, we are not able to meet together in one place. So if we can think of some such things also eventually, not immediately, we can start off like this, but we should plan. I am seeing people in my various companies wherever I've worked, most families do meet actually minimum once a year or twice a year, and all they meet in some particular place, or they go out, or so that bonding continues, and it is much more on a one-on-one basis than like this. But this is also good, because even this we don't have. But apart from this, we should also be having some such occasions where we can gather together and maybe be with each other. That's what I have to say.
So we'll start. Anyone wants to go first?
Yeah, I was like just thinking, I don't know how all of a sudden yesterday I found these photos that I shared today with you on Namda Family. Out of the blue, those photos came to me last night, and I was like, okay. I was just looking at my diary, and I found the last photos that Achan has gone to the studio and clicked, and that's why I have shared the envelope also for you people to see. I think that was the one which he clicked when he was getting ready for his book release, is what I think, because I can see that same shirt and everything that he's wearing. And other thing is, this time is the time when I was struggling with his body and everything, so I can never forget that. You people were not there, but it is something which I can never ever come out. You're continue, I can't speak, because the whole thing about getting his body, and then the whole things what all happened that night was like crazy. I remember Chinnu was like really with me all the time. Thankfully he was there, and I mean, imagine even fighting to get a number to into that, the to light him, I mean, for the, I don't know what's the word, that symmetry, right? I mean, it was a crazy night which I cannot forget. I think it will take years and years for me, but I don't think I can ever forget the scene of seeing him in that cover, taking him to that place, and it's too bad. Yeah, sorry. I mean, that I just saw the time and I remembered how I was waiting outside there at this time. And yeah, okay. Yeah, let's talk about some good memories, I think.
I'll read one poem.
Yeah,
which
I was just thinking
that?
we should, that is a good one. Yeah. I tried reading his book, but I'm not really, I can't read so much of Malayalam, I can't. But I was just seeing so many poems are there in that book, and we were planning to translate it or something and all, right? I think we did some job on that. Yeah, you read a poem, Sargu, that'd be better.
Not his poem, but this is some poem I wrote.
Yeah, okay.
The year he died. I wrote many.
Yeah.
See, my memories of sometimes I feel now I try not to think about Achin because it's really like it feels like there is one Achin shaped hole in my heart, and it's. I know we didn't want to cry, but it is really sad. And it feels like, they say that when time passes, this should get better. But, I mean, it feels like there is one part of you that is just gone and will not come back, right? So, like Amma goes and listens to those videos that we made of Achin every night. So sometimes you remember him when you don't want to remember him. Sometimes you want to remember him, but he is not. You can't remember him. So I wrote this poem about memories.
Yeah.
My voice is echoing back to me.
Why is that? Maybe I'll mute.
You all can't hear?
We can hear you. Yeah. Is it better?
Okay. So there are many poems I wrote, but I'm going to read this one, which is about memories. Where all I find Achin. Okay? So memories, you infidels. Infidel is like, people who are not loyal. So I'm saying these memories are not loyal. Memories, you infidels, like ghosts, you appear where I least expect you. Suddenly I find you staring at me in some strange corners of coffee shops. I'll be walking by a place, suddenly Achin is there. Or in vivid colors. He's there in exactly like you remember him, his full smile, his kind heart. In vivid colors, incandescent, bright lights, lifelike. Your smile, your gentleness, your love, that always kept me connected. You who gave me a sense of history, of origin, and a reason to be. So sometimes he's there in full color, 4K color, Dolby sounds, just like you remember him. I see him often in my dreams. At other times, because it's so painful to think about him, I try to forget his presence. So irreverent memory, you flicker and fade against my will. Things I never want to forget. Then unsuspectingly, just when I find calm, like I'm calm because the memory of you is so difficult, suddenly you come back in roaring color, Dolby sounds in my dream, reminding me of what has been lost. This deep vacuum, this permanent hollow. And so, what are the ways to keep him alive, right? So I paint. to bring permanence to the transient, to appoint a master to tame your fickleness, so that in those creations you are always mine. So what are the ways we are keeping him alive? In the videos we have, in the paintings we do, in the actions of kindness we are doing, in the conversations that we talk. So in those creations you are always mine, to touch, to hold, to smell, to love, to always come back to. So that was the poem on how to end it on a note which is happy. Yeah. We still have all his, we have his photos, we have his paintings, we have the memory, so that whenever they are fading, we can always come back in these tangible forms and keep him with us. So this is one poem. Now all of you all talk. I have many poems. I'll read another one later.
Yeah, this was a lovely poem, Sargu. A very touching one, and
you're on mute.
Yeah, this was a lovely poem, very touching, and that's like really, I think all of us do experience this, right? Yeah. One of the things, what I will just add one, then you, Seema, Amma, we, all of you can speak. I think another thing which always brings his thoughts back to me are when we are happy, when we are feeling let down, or I always remember him telling me that there's always a door that you will have which is not closed. It will be open for you. So even if 10 doors are closed, there's 11th door. And then another thing what he told me, I remember always, is that you should not cry. But I cried just now. In difficult situations, crying is not the solution. You have to be brave, you have to fight, and you have to win. This is something which he always tells, and I always remember. So yeah, somebody else can speak. I said this also because I am going through a very difficult situation right now. As far as my work goes, I don't even know whether I'll have a job, but I always keep reminding me that I have done so many wonderful things, like Achan would have told me. There's always something that I can take up and do later on, so not to worry. Seema, Chindu, Amma, V.
അമ്മ ഒന്നും പറയാണ്ടിരിക്കണേ.
അമ്മ കേക്കണേ. അച്ചോ ക്യൂട്ടിപ്പൈ. സീമ.
എനിക്ക് ആകെ 2 വാക്കുള്ള, ഒരെണ്ണം അമ്മയുടെയും ഒരെണ്ണം അച്ഛൻ്റെയും. ഞാൻ എപ്പോഴും ഓർക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. അച്ഛന് എപ്പോഴും പറയും, മെയിൻ തിങ് whatever you are, wherever, എവിടെ ആയാലും നമ്മൾ ഒരേ ഒരു കാര്യം മറക്കരുത്. ദാറ്റ് we should never be inhumane, we should always be humane. ഓക്കെ, അതാണ് ഒരു വാക്ക് അച്ഛൻ എപ്പോഴും നമ്മളോടൊക്കെ. wherever you are, whatever you are, treat others with same ഇതില്. അത് ആണ്. പിന്നെ അമ്മയുടെ ഞാൻ എപ്പോഴും ഒരെണ്ണം ഓർക്കും. അതെന്തോന്നറിയാം, അമ്മയുടെ ഞാൻ ഓർക്കുന്നത്, എത്ര കൊച്ചായാലും നീ ഹെൽപ്പ് ചെയ്യണം. നമുക്കത് കൊച്ചായിരിക്കും, പക്ഷെ കിട്ടുന്നവർക്ക് അത് വലുതാവും. These are the 2 words, these are the 2 sentences I always remember.
Very sweet.
And for me, forgetting is not, because I don't believe that he is not there. He's always there.
Yeah.
Right? അത് കാരണം എനിക്ക് ആ ഒരു, what to say, I can't accept it. Like, he's not there. And maybe because I'm not into spiritual, this maybe because of that. I always have happy memories of him. Like, it is not that he's not there and I'm feeling bad, and anganatha I don't feel.
Hi Kamakshi.
Hi. Appa adana. So Kamashi, what have you got to say about Achachen? Kamashi is in mute.
Unmute yourself, Kamakshi. Unmute yourself, Kamakshi.
വിജാമിനൊന്നും പറയുന്നില്ലേ? വിജാമിന് മ്യൂട്ടാ. മ്യൂട്ടായിട്ട്
Simechi, say something.
വീനെന്താ പറയാനുള്ള? സീമ പറയുന്നുണ്ടാ? സീമ പറയുന്നാല്?
Yeah, she's saying something.
It's just a memory of us. Because അമ്മയും അച്ഛനും ഒരുമിച്ച് ഇന്ന് കഴിക്കുന്നതല്ലാണ്ട് ഞാൻ കണ്ടിട്ടില്ല. പേടിയായി അമ്മ തന്നെ ഇരുന്ന് കഴിക്കുന്നത് കാണുമ്പോൾ one memory that is കാണുന്നത്. Every time I see mom sitting alone, but in reality that I just try to make things right for her, but I know how much she's missing us. From the tea time, if it is 365 days, how many of our days have passed? Every single day, I do think Mama will be right. From the chai to the dinner, there must not be a day when we didn't speak. We both want to speak, but we both will keep quiet. So for me, there is no 13th May or anything. Right of the day he went to hospital on 24th, saying Tata to Amma. Every time I see Amma, I feel like I realize that it is not. But still, Mom being very practical, and she'll tell, don't think, don't cry, cannot. Dad would never want us to cry and think about this. So, that's what we like. But that's just to say. But when we realize like he's not there, I'm just seeing Mom trying to knit or read or do something, or like, you know, how she's trying to think of things. So for me, it's like that 13th May.
പിന്നെ ഒരു കാര്യം, whenever I miss അച്ഛനെ മിസ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ I call അമ്മ. അപ്പോഴേ I feel ഒരു ആശ്വാസമാണ്. അമ്മേനെ വിളിക്കുമ്പോൾ അച്ഛനെ വിളിക്കുന്നതിനോട് സെയിം. അപ്പോഴേ
I also feel the same way.
That's what
അമ്മയില്ല കാരണം ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് same.
There in mummy. അതാണ് എൻ്റെ ഒരു ഇത്.
Yeah, I'm also the same.
Sometimes and all I will call twice also, but then I'll not tell her. But I feel ഒരു ആശ്വാസം.
Kamashi join now. What happened? Join Kamakshi. Hello. Kamakshi join. Join. Hello. Can you hear me? Hello, Kamakshi.
അല്ല അമ്മ എപ്പോഴും അമ്മ ഇല്ലേ? അതല്ല ഞങ്ങളൊക്കെ വിളിച്ച് അല്ലേ? പോയിരിക്കണേ, അവിടെ തന്നെ ഉണ്ട്. പിന്നെ എവിടെ പോകും? അതാണ് എനിക്ക് ഞാനൊക്കെ
അങ്ങനെ സിറ്റുവേഷൻ സ്വപ്നം ചിലപ്പോ ഓർമ്മയില്ല അവിടെ ഉണ്ടോ അപ്പോഴും ഓർമ്മ വരും ഇല്ലല്ലോ എന്നല്ല ഇന്നും അതൊക്കെ വായിക്കും. കാണാനോ വീഡിയോ ബുക്ക് റിലീസ് ചെയ്ത് ശബ്ദയ്ക്ക് പറഞ്ഞു കൊടുക്കുന്നത്, അങ്ങനെ കുറേ വീഡിയോസും അതെല്ലാം. പിന്നെ ഇവിടെ സിനിമ എപ്പോഴെന്റെ പിന്നാലെ മരുന്ന് കഴിച്ചോ, ഞാൻ കഴിച്ചു തന്നെ ഞാൻ മണക്കൂല, എന്നാലും പിന്നാലെ
ചുമ വന്നേ?
ചുമ
ഇന്ന് ചുമയുണ്ട് അപ്പൊ?
അതല്ല, അങ്ങനെ കഫം ഈ നേരമാകുമ്പോ കുളിച്ചു വന്നതല്ലേ, കൂടുതലാവും.
കുഞ്ഞമ്മായിക്ക് ഒരു കുഞ്ഞി കുശുമ്പുണ്ട് കേട്ടാ.
അതെന്തിനാ?
എന്താ സീനില്ലേ കൂടെ എപ്പോഴും അതിനോട് പറയാ, അമ്മയ്ക്ക് എന്താ സീൻ എപ്പോഴും ഒട്ടിയിരിക്കുന്നില്ലേ?
ഞാനെന്താ ആലോചിക്കുന്നറിയോ, അത് അപ്പൊ യുനോ അമ്മയുടെ ഒരു വഴിന്ന് എപ്പോഴും അച്ഛൻ്റെ പറ്റി ഇങ്ങനെ കോൺസ്റ്റന്റ്ലി അച്ഛൻ്റെ ഈ ലോകത്തിൽ ജീവിക്കാണ്. എനിക്ക് അങ്ങനെ ചെയ്യുമ്പോ ഭയങ്കര എന്താ പറയാ വിഷമാണ്. അങ്ങനെ എനിക്ക് ജീവിക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല. അങ്ങനെ ഇങ്ങനെ അച്ഛൻ ഇവിടെ ഉണ്ട് എന്ന് ആലോചിച്ച് അതല്ലാണ്ട് വേറെ വല്ല വഴി ഉണ്ടാവും, യുനോ ടു ബി അറ്റ് പീസ്. പീസല്ല, പീസ് ഒരിക്കലും ഉണ്ടാവില്ല. പക്ഷെ എന്താ പറയാ, അത് അച്ഛൻ്റെ പറ്റി എനിക്ക് അങ്ങനെ ആലോചിക്കുമ്പോ ഭയങ്കര വിഷമാണ്.